Welcome to the graduation of the class of 2025. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Reed Lomer, the class president. Please stand and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Star-Spangled Banner. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Would the senior class members of the Chamber Singers please join Mr. Fritz at the podium for the Star-Spangled Banner. Please be seated. Thank you. Before I start, I want to take a second to thank the people who poured their heart into getting us this far. I want to thank the teachers who make such an important profession seem so easy, all while doing it, as far as I've seen, seamlessly. I want to thank the custodians for working tirelessly to keep our school safe and clean. I definitely want to thank Ms. Canavan because she would let the senior class officer in early every Friday morning so we could set up our Friday bagel store. Before I thank the parents, I want to thank my senior class advisor, Ms. Murray. Ms. Murray was truly the best. She put her whole heart and brain into making sure my fellow officers and I could have a great year for fundraising and event planning. And she did just that. This year has easily been my most successful in student council, and it's solely due to Ms. Murray and my fellow officers. And finally, the parents. Whether it be picking up from sports, spending money for extracurriculars, or even just supporting your kids through tough times, you have had an undeniable impact on all of our lives, and for that, I thank all of you. Now, on to the main part of my speech. I just want to say, I started writing this speech the day before it was due. Sorry, Miss Murray. But maybe that's fitting for a graduation speech because just like I was trying to figure out how to put almost half my life into a 3-minute speech, a lot of us are still trying to figure out what comes next. High school isn't perfect. I know personally I dreaded having to stay up until 3 a.m. studying, whether it was for writing a research essay on George killing Lenny or from some math test that Michaela and I stayed up studying deep into the night for. I and many others were ruining our sleep and even our studying habits just to get it done. You can say, oh, it's because you're procrastinating. Yes, I was, and I still do. I'm working on it, but it's high school. I feel like this is where you're supposed to learn how to manage your time, so everyone might procrastinate a little here and there. Some days felt so long that the best use of your time was watching David Ismoli play Clash Royale in the back of Mr. J's stats class. Sorry, Mr. J, I love stats. Then some weeks were bombarded with tests, making you feel like stress was the only thing in your life, unless you just didn't care about the tests, which I honestly respect. School's not for everyone, but while we were here, it was ours. The people, the walls, the classrooms were here for us, and in some way because of us. School can't always be sunshine and rainbows, but if you made what you could of it, there are always people and things around to remind you weren't alone. We made this school our second home together. For me, I wouldn't have gone through school without my friends and classmates who all taught me something. Whether it be Caleb teaching me alpha lock on a calculator, Aaron teaching me Control-Shift-V in middle school gym class, or even Sarah Choker with her goated Chromebook charger coiling method. We all make an impact on each other's lives. Little things like this that we don't even know we're doing for each other are what make us come together. Class union and all that. Lifelong memories and emotions can be discovered through things ranging from letting someone play on your Switch on the last day of school, Luke, to giving someone a pencil for a test that carries 15% of your grade for the whole year. Our journey through high school is unlike any other. We came into high school at a weird time. COVID had turned everything upside down, and most of us hadn't been in the classroom for a while. When we came back, it was like we were pulling a tarp off of a rusty lawnmower, the lawnmower being our brains. Most of our teachers taught us differently because, let's be honest, they knew we didn't try our hardest on Zoom, so they had to teach us like they were teaching 8th graders. It felt like we skipped a year, and somehow we didn't make up for this both academically and socially. But because we're the best class of all time, we adapted and overcame, and now we're here. Every single one of us with a purpose going forward, whether it's college or something equally, if not more important. The truth is, we don't know exactly what's coming next. Some of us have had our futures planned since we decided to be a neuroscientist in 3rd grade. Some of us still don't know what we want to do after high school, and some of us are pretending that we do know what we want to do. However, whether you have a plan or not, you have this school and this class as your foundation. You can only build off of what we've created. You can only build off of what we've created as a class here. We built something real. Friendships, knowledge, memories. These are all things we'll be grateful for in the future. These will help us build the versions of ourselves that we will bring into the future that we create. So whatever path you're taking for the future, never forget the people that sat next to you, the people who gave you the last piece of gum, the random 19-year-old you met in comp sci who became a friend you could count on. Don't forget any of it. We're more than just a graduating class. We're the class of 2025, which consists of crazy stories, unbelievable impacts, and memories that will remind us we were never alone. Thanks for all being a meaningful part of so much of my life. I love you all. Please welcome the valedictorian of the class of 2025, Aaron Zeiler.
Wow, I can't believe I'm here right now, and I mean that seriously. This is surreal. But first, before I begin my speech, I'd like to thank everyone who supported me, my friends, my family, and my teachers, those who have inspired me and shaped me into the man I am today, especially Mr. Chen and Mr. Thomas. And congratulations to everyone else, too. Well, I'd like to acknowledge some more people. I think you'd appreciate it if I didn't bore you with that, so I'm going to move on to my speech. All of us sitting here today are going to move out into this world, and that is something to be celebrated. I'm sure we will all have an impact on this world, and to make sure we do, I feel like we need to love in some sort of capacity. And I think the greatest barrier to love is hate. I don't think it takes too much effort to find hate around us, whether it be in the news, online, or in your everyday life. It seems to me, as I'm sure it does to many of you, that hatred has become more prevalent in this world of ours. I don't care for the reasons for its growth, but this hatred is self-destructive. But why do we like to hate in the first place? Hatred is one of those emotions that we have a certain affinity for. Too many get a peculiar thrill from it. It fulfills our desire for inclusion. It serves as a way to make us feel better about ourselves. These are all basic social needs that our brain desires, but at what cost? Throughout history, people have realized our desire to hate, and they've taken advantage of our maladaptive nature. Dictators and demagogues have spewed words of hate, causing us to turn against each other. Humanity's boundless capacity for wonder and creation has led us to commit unfathomable crimes against ourselves. I think it would be safe to say that this world would be a better place without hate. And I also think it would be safe to say that the simple solution to hate is to love. Hate less and love more. That should be everyone's motto. It's a lesson as old as time. Yet since our first civilizations thousands of years ago, we've yet to learn it. The all-encompassing feeling of love that makes life seem like the greatest thing to ever exist is too often overshadowed by the sensuous dopamine rush we get from hate. When I say love, I mean the love of something in its entirety. In particular, I think there are 3 types of love we must achieve for a meaningful life. The first of these is the love of the self. This is the most foundational love. By loving yourself, I mean to love the person you are and what you have done in this world. Self-hatred is a virus. First, it ruins your mental state and all that exists in your life, your friends, your family, and your passions become meaningless. You lose purpose. How terrible it is to rob yourself of the great passions of life. Next, your hatred spreads to others. It's infectious. It emanates from yourself and spreads negativity and pain unto others. Sometimes it is hard to ignore that self-hating voice in your head, but always remember that love for yourself, the love that motivates you to accomplish your goals. And soon, no matter what happens in your life, you'll always know that you'll have yourself. This love, like self-hatred, is contagious too. And soon your love will spread to others and make this world just a slightly better place. And self-love is the first step in the pipeline to greater loves. One of these greater loves is the love of life, the world, and existence. This love is more complex, but it's the love of all that exists in and around you. The seats you're sitting on, the air we breathe, and even the laws that govern our world. There is so much beauty in existence, you just need to find it. There are rainbows, sunset, beaches, penguins, vistas, and so much more on this planet of ours. How can you not love it? It is hard to escape the beauty in our lives and to not love existence. And this love gives you inspiration and greater meaning, to look at the world around you and realize that there is something to make better and to live for beyond yourself. That is why you should follow this love. And this brings me to the last love I want us all to have. The last thing I want to say to you all is to love each other. Our hate for each other has made us fight against each other in increasingly violent ways. The second greatest killer of humans is ourselves, behind mosquitoes. And on top of our intelligence, our empathy and compassion are what make humans stand out above all other animals. So why must we deny what makes us human? We can no longer divide ourselves for no reason. We see what's different about us and feel like that somehow overshadows the overwhelming amount of similarities that we have with each other. Why? Look at the rice farmer in Asia, the child in Africa, and the wealthy business magnate in Europe. Rich or poor, black or white, young or old, we are all, for the most part, the same. Do we all not struggle? The rice farmer worries about his crops, the child about his friends, and the wealthy businessman about his wealth. Do we not all desire to have friends and family that love us? Do we not all care about those same people? Do we not all feel sad or happy? Do we not all have passion and goals we wish to achieve? Do we not all go through immense obstacles throughout our lives? When you realize that we all struggle in similar ways, you realize that there's a certain beauty in it. So stop caring that someone's different from you. Be human and love your fellow man. That's all I ask. So please, stop hating and just love. Would the senior class members of the Westwood Choir please join Mr. Fritz to perform Remember Me? Please welcome Mr. Connolly, Westwood High School principal, with the presentation of the senior class.
Tough speeches to follow. Welcome, Dr. McQueenie, members of the Board of Education, faculty, administration, first responders, dignitaries, families, friends, and most importantly, the Westwood Regional High School class of 2025. On behalf of our administration and staff, I would like to welcome everyone to the 111th Westwood Regional High School commencement ceremony. It is an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate this momentous occasion. Graduation is not just a ceremony. It is a milestone that marks the culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and growth. It is a time to reflect on your journey, celebrate your achievements, and look forward to the future with hope and excitement. Although this night is about the entire class, at this time, I would like to recognize any students who have chosen the path to serve our country and protect the freedoms we enjoy. Please stand and get the recognition you deserve. Thank you. Teachers and staff, I would like to take a moment to express our deepest gratitude to our incredible teachers, to the dedicated and passionate educators who have worked tirelessly to inspire, challenge, and nurture our students. We owe you a debt of gratitude. Your commitment to excellence and your unwavering belief in the potential of each student have made all the difference. On behalf of its entire school community, I want to say thank you. Thank you for your patience, your creativity, and your boundless enthusiasm. Thank you for believing in our students and for helping them believe in themselves. Your impact extends far beyond the classroom, shaping the lives of our graduates and preparing them for the future. Thank you. Parents, please stand and receive the recognition that you deserve. Come on, stand up. It is important to acknowledge the tremendous support system that has been with our students every step of the way. To the parents, guardians, and families here today, I extend my deepest gratitude. Your unwavering love, encouragement, and sacrifices have been instrumental in the success of these graduates. The role you as parents have played cannot be overlooked. You should be proud of the accomplishments of your children and mindful of the endless possibilities of their future. Continue to encourage your children to dream and reach for the stars. With your guidance and support, anything is possible. To the class of 2025, as we close another incredible school year, I want to take a moment to reflect on all that we've achieved together. This year has been filled with growth, learning, and memorable moments that we will carry with us for years to come. Together, we have faced challenges, celebrated victories, and supported each other through every step of our journey. It's in the moments of teamwork, shared laughter, and collective effort that we have truly learned the strength of unity. Our school is a place where each individual's journey matters, and I am so proud of the resilience, kindness, and determination you have shown. Whether in the classroom, on the stage, the athletic fields, clubs, activities, music, or in the hallways, you've all contributed to making this school year truly special. Each year I think about what to say to our graduating seniors, and various topics always come up. A few months ago, I heard of Pastor Rick, speak at a college graduation ceremony. I was so impressed with his message that I feel a need to share it here today. Pastor Rick said, "I have been at the bedside of thousands of people in their final moments. When someone is dying, they do not mess around. They have never said, 'Pastor Rick, bring me my trophies. I want to look at them one more time.' Or 'Pastor Rick, bring me my college graduation diploma. I want to look at it one more time.' When people are dying and they know their time is short, What they want in the room is not things or trophies or achievements. What they want is the people they love. Eventually, we all figured out that it's all about love and it's all about relationships. I just pray that you figure it out a whole lot sooner. To our graduating seniors in the Westwood Regional Class of 2025, this graduation represents not just your accomplishments, but the friendships, lessons, and experience that have shaped you. I have no doubt that you are all prepared for the exciting challenges and opportunities ahead. I am so proud of each and every one of you, and I am honored to be your principal. I will always be here if you ever need anything. You will be missed. Remember, once a Cardinal, always a Cardinal. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Go Cards. Please welcome Dr. Patrick McQueenie, Superintendent, with the acceptance of the class.
Good evening, families, faculty, friends, and most importantly, the graduates of the class of 2025. It's an honor to be here with all of you tonight. As we gather to celebrate this milestone, I want to take a minute to recognize the many individuals who make this learning community so strong. To Mr. Connolly and the entire Westwood Regional High School staff, thank you for the dedication, guidance, and care you've poured into this class. To Mr. Garcia and the members of the Westwood Regional Board of Education, your leadership and commitment to student success is the foundation of everything we do. We are also grateful for the support and partnership of our local leaders. Township of Washington Mayor Peter Calamari and the members of the Township of Washington Council, the Westwood Mayor Raymond Arroyo and members of the Westwood Town Council, Chief John Calamari of the Township of Washington Police Department, and Chief Michael Pontillo of the Westwood Police Department. Your commitment to our schools helps create a safe, supportive, and vibrant environment for learning, and for that we thank you. It's an honor to be here with all of you tonight. Although I joined the Westwood Regional School District just 6 months ago, I've quickly come to understand the heart of this community and the strength, spirit, and potential of this incredible graduating class. While I haven't been with you for the full journey, I've had the privilege of hearing your stories, seeing your impact, and witnessing the kind of moments that reveal who you truly are. One of those moments happened this spring, and it stuck with me. Earlier this year, I was walking through one of our schools when I saw a student standing in front of a vending machine, glaring at it like it had personally offended him. I asked, "Is it stuck?" He replied, "No, I'm trying to use the power of positive thinking to get the chips to drop." We stood there in silence together for about 30 seconds, hoping no chips. This moment stuck with me not just because it was funny, but because it's true in life too. Good intentions don't move the needle, deliberate actions do. You can hope, you can plan, you can stare all day at that vending machine, but nothing changes until you take action. Whether it's a vending machine or your future, you've got to make the first move. That small moment also reminded me of something much bigger, the difference between wishing for something and working toward it. And that's really what tonight is about. Not just celebrating when you've arrived, but recognizing the effort, intention, and excellence it took to get there. Tonight we celebrate a milestone, but truth is, excellence didn't start tonight. It didn't start with your final exams or your college acceptances, and it certainly didn't begin when you perfected the art of submitting assignments at 11:59 p.m. powered by Wi-Fi and caffeine. Excellence isn't a moment, it's a mindset. It's built in the everyday, the extra effort, the honest mistake followed by the sincere correction, the group projects where you did all of the work but smiled and said, "We." That's character. That's leadership. That's the kind of quiet strength that really shapes the future. And while we're talking about extra efforts, let's not forget those who walked this journey with you. Your families, teachers, coaches, counselors, everyone who handed you a pencil, offered encouragement, or gave you an extra slice of pizza when you needed it the most. And because of these extra efforts, you're crossing this stage tonight not just with a diploma, but with a toolkit, discipline, grit, compassion, resilience, and yes, even algebra. So what's next? Maybe college, maybe the military, maybe the workforce, maybe a nap. All valid options. Whatever it is, remember this. The world doesn't expect perfection, but it does need your excellence. And excellence isn't about being the loudest, the flashiest, or the most followed. It's about being consistent, being honest, being kind. It's about owning your mistakes and using them to move forward with more wisdom and empathy than before. So before I let you go, I got another story. A few years ago, I asked a kindergartner what she wanted to be when she grew up. Without missing a beat, she looked at me and said, "A dinosaur." Not a scientist, not someone who studies dinosaurs, an actual roaring, stomping dinosaur. And you know what? I loved it. Because at 5 years old, she wasn't worried about what was realistic. She wasn't trying to fit into a box. She just knew what made her feel powerful and excited, and she said it out loud without hesitation. So here's my wish for you. As you go out into the world, don't lose that boldness. Don't talk yourself out of big dreams because they sound a little crazy. Don't wait for perfect. If your heart says dinosaur, be the best one anyone's ever seen. Class of 2025, go write your story. Make it bold. Make it kind. Make it yours. And whatever you do, make it excellent every step of the way. Congratulations, Cardinals. Go do great things. It gives me great pleasure to hereby certify that the students seated here before me have satisfied the graduation requirements as stipulated by the Westwood Regional School District Board of Education and the Department of Education of the State of New Jersey. Please welcome guest speaker Jason Garcia, President of the Board of Education.
Good evening, families, teachers, administrators, coaches, friends, loved ones. It's great to see everyone. To the Westwood Regional High School grad class of 2025, congratulations. You did it. Let that sink in. Tonight's big. It's the end of an era. It's the start of a powerful, promising beginning. New and continued dreams of what you'll do and who you'll continue to become. But know that before you held dreams of yourself, others were dreaming for you. Parents, grandparents, guardians, cousins, uncles, family, friends. We imagined this day for you and much, much more. Back when you were flinging Cheerios across the room from a high chair. Mom stressing out, Dad thinking, wow, look at that arm. Everyone held hopes, prayers for your happiness, your health, your future. And we still do. We always will. But now, your dreams are yours. Even if we share them with you, your dreams are yours to define, to chase, to rewrite. You're the author. You hold the pen. Many of you, in fact, most of you started your journey just blocks from here. Brookside, Washington, Berkeley, or George. You walked those hallways, wide-eyed, maybe a little nervous. And then you became freer, more comfortable. You grew excited for field days, science fairs, concerts, field trips, and just to see the faces that have become so familiar to you. Then middle school. Lockers, locker combinations, class changes, those awkward years when you were reinventing or just trying to find yourselves. There were big moments, good, let's be honest, tough, but you made it. You're here now, Westwood High School graduates. Years of work, years of hard work, growth, struggle, and triumph, of asking, do we really need to know all this? Yes, all of it. Now when you look around, you see at the heart of it all, the connections you made along the way. The friends who got you through late nights and some difficult long days. The teachers and counselors who pulled you aside to share with you. They saw something in you that you had not. The coaches, band and choir directors who pushed you, not just to be better athletes or musicians, but to be better humans, your teammates, on fields, mats, stages, in pools, whack-a-decka, debate team, that unique friendship you forged in that one elective sophomore year. Those moments, these people, embrace them. They're forever part of you. But importantly, as you step forward, I want you to remember the tough times that you got through. Because in the future, even when things are going great for you, something called imposter syndrome may sneak in. It does for all of us. It can feel a little like that awkward phase in middle school I just mentioned. So, if or when that quiet voice whispers, I'm not ready, I'm not good enough, I don't belong, answer it with the joy of that Cheerio flinging baby, or the confidence of that little girl who dressed herself for the first times. You know the look. Parents, you do too. Tutu, rain boots, superhero cape. That girl walked around like she owned the place. Zero doubt, total swagger. Be that bold and confident in yourself and your dreams. And then all you do, just do your best. Some days your best will feel amazing. Other days your best might be just showing up. And either way, your best is all you can, as anyone can ask of you. It's all you can give. And most often, it's enough. Graduates, you're not just leaving with a cap and gown and diploma tonight. You're moving forward with memories made, dreams accomplished, and others just now being built. You're walking away from these walls with lifelong friendships and a community that supports you and your dreams. On behalf of the Board of Education and the entire Westwood Regional District, we're proud of you. We believe in your future. We believe in your dreams, and we believe in you. Go forward, be real, be bold, be confident, and dream big. You guys, you got this. Congratulations, class of 2025, and as always, go Cards. Dr. Ball. Now, please welcome Dr. Heather Goff, Senior Class Assistant Principal, with the presentation of the diplomas.
Would the first row please rise? Aiden Abreu. Evan Adams. Mary Affinito. Mackenzie Agar. Scarlett Alvarado. Callie Arias. Samantha Arturo. Alexander Asfar. Ashley Avila. Braulio Avila. Jacob Bagdas. Phoenix Ballard. Dylan Bellinger. Colin Bender. Luke Biello. Kayla Bischoff. Caitlin Brill. Nicholas Brown. Nicholson Bruni. Michael Burry. Luke Busanich. Sean Camargos Mera. Jessica Campos. Francesca Castaldo. Diane Castro. Andre Chevrier. Sarah Choco. Alex Clifford. Brandon Colin Gomez. Alexa Condello. Joshua Cortez. Charles Danhart. Kenyon Defo. Charlie DeMarco. Cameron Dempsey. Emma DiPiola. Joseph DeVito. Daniel DeCua. Dylan Denalo. Theothoris Duma. Dante Downing. Timothy Duda. Aiden Dugan. Adriana Dene. Lacey Dunkelman. Logan Ehrenfels. Madeline Elliott. Amir El Mosamani. Luke Ender. Riley Falk. Olivia Falcon. Benjamin Fisher. Andrew Foote. Cooper Fox. Thomas Fragoso. Dylan Francis. Nicholas Gambardella. Sienna Garcia. Anthony Garcia Ocello. Aaron Gashler. Greta Gashler. Gwyneth Gaub. Caitlin Goldflam. Julia Gorham. Luke Gutteridge. Bryce Hallgren. Leah Hamed. Alana Hammer. Liam Hanna. Caleb Harry. Bennett Hyde. Mariah Hernandez. Leslie Hernandez Barrientos. Aurora Hill. Tyler Hill. Gunther Human. Isabella Ibarra Lemos. Maxwell Aluzzi. David Ismoli. Jessica Juarez Montez. Catherine Kalin. Zoe Keenan. Jessica Kenyon. Ithiel Kessel. Gabrielle Kopp. Anna Kozlowski. Katerina Kovačikova. Isabella Kowal. Emma Lagatol. Miles Lagrimas. Aaron Lambert. Caitlin Langone. Michael Larson. Sophie LeBron. Jaden Lewis. Katie Liao. Sierra Lamba. Matthew Lombardi. Reed Lomer. Oz Lopiccolo. Malcolm Mara. Sophia Marinara. Devin Martin. Gabriela Martinez. Jasmine Martinez. Sophia Mastrioni. Dario Mathern. Angel Mayhew. Dylan McKinnon. Ray Medding. Jordan Maselli. Nicholas Migliori. Beatrice Mitchell. Melissa Montes. Barbara Montes Ocelot. Angel Morales. Jade Morgan. Sean Morrison. Robert Moss. Finn Mullen. Travis Mayak. Andrew Miles. Arif Nair. Grace Odell. Owen O'Malley. Gabrielle Ocado. Alkeo Axelari. Lucas Pissarro. Olivia Pazian. Christopher Perfetto. Ava Perino. Shayla Peterson. Jamie Petrov. Jasmine Piedra. John Pissat. El Patagno. Ashley Pontillo. Connor Portilla. Jamie Prezia. Addison Quinn. Ariana Ragno. Ashley Ramirez. Edwin Ramirez. Alice Rapazzo. Daniela Raboro. Cesar Reyes. Mark Riboto. Michael Rinaldi. Justin Rivera. Angeline Rodriguez. Alexander Rosado. Carson Rothbart. Ryan Rezga. Sienna Sabatella. Nayeli Salcido. Jaden Sampson. Michaela Sanchez. Charles Sarmiento Fuentes. Shannon Saunders. Isabella Scalia. Jake Sembler. Zara Sheikh. Bodhi Shalom. Daniel Shotkin. Charlotte Sicardi. Adam Smith. Cooper Smith. Kevin Smith. Connor Stewart. Sophia Suits. Mariam Telekadze. Elijah Tavares. Christopher Tecalero. Javier Tecalero. Luca Tyner. Oleksiy Tolorenko. Alexis Toro. Liliana Tremarchi. Nicholas Chupi. Rupal Tiagi. Anthony Valerie. David Veroli. Adriana Vides. Isabella Whalen. Sophie Whalen. Victoria Whalen. Brooke Wickman. Victor Yee. Samara Yanines. Jordan Yepes. Dylan Zaloom. And last but certainly not least, Aaron Zeiler. Would the graduates please rise? Graduates, please move your tassels to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present the graduating class of 2025. Congratulations, everybody. Would the parents please remain seated until the graduates leave?